Alrighty, good morning everyone. So this will be my first official video for the 87 Mustang RetroFox, right? This is called the RetroFox. Um, I guess you can kind of say restoration. I'm not going crazy with it. I'm just gonna give you a couple, details about the car, a little bit about myself, and what the plans are for it. So if you go back on my YouTube channel, if you go back kind of far, you'll see that there's a video posted of an 87 GT and it's like a bunch of different colors and I'm like revving it up. This is that car. Long story short, I sold it to pursue some training because I didn't have the money for it, and I ended up getting this car back. I sold it to a good buddy of mine. Unfortunately, he passed away last year, and he gave me the car back in a will. So it's something I was not expecting at all, and it kind of just fell back into my lap. And I've always kind of regret selling this car. It was really cool. I really really liked it, and I'm thankful that I have it back. I'm glad that he entrusted in me to watch over this thing. So, with that said, I'm going to get like a little mural plaque thing for the back glass, that says his name, and I have a Foxbody with some angel wings doing burnout or something in memory of the guy, because you know I don't know. I'm almost like honored to get the car. So let's go over what I've done to it. And then we'll talk about future upgrades. So I'm gonna try to keep this thing short to about 10 minutes, nothing crazy. But so yeah, starting at the front, I put new fog lights in it, new headlights, new seals, new hardware for that. Stuff that I did to the car years ago when I had it back in like 2018. I put a SVE radiator in it, and I think that's it for that. Um, I did just put new battery cables from LMR. I got the new battery hold down box, like the new tray, um, new coolant reservoir, Ford Motorsport cap. I got that from a guy on Facebook. I think his name is Michael Escobar. And then I recently put a Holley System X on it. So why did I do that? Basically, if you guys know how it is to change a thermostat on these cars, it can it can be a pain. So long story short, when you go take off the thermostat, and yeah, the bolts wanted to break off on me. So it was one of those things. I was like, man, I could take this out and try to weld it off, and just weld a nut to it, take it off, and I'm just like, man, I ain't doing all that. So I decided to buy a Holley System X. Got a really good deal on one, brand new. Put it on the car. So the car is still speed density. It runs fine. I would say it's lost a little bit of low end torque, but it feels better top end, if that makes sense. So I put that on the car because you know what? If I decide to do anything else like heads, cam, anything like that, I could do that. But if you see on my channel, if you go back to the other videos, I have a supercharged Foxbody I used to have. I sold it. And it was a good car. It's just when you own a car like that caliber, it gives you a lot of problems. Things are always constantly breaking, in my opinion. And I fixed it up really, really, really good. I had no issues with it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get this thing out of my life because I'm just tired of working on it. And you still have to work on these cars. These cars they're old. I mean, this thing is 37 years old. It's 87. Things are going to break. That's just how it is. So, but I'll work on this car less than that car because it doesn't have as much stuff going on, if that makes sense. I also went ahead, I put caster camera plates in because I just rebuilt the front suspension. So I put new shocks, new brakes, new calipers, new brake lines. I completely rebuilt all that. The only thing I still want to replace though, and I should have done it when I was down there, is the control arms. So I will be making a video on how to replace control arms in this car. Where you can see what I'm doing, what tools I'm using, stuff like that, because I need to do that. Other things I'm going to be replacing, I'm replacing the fan clutch and the fan blade. I'll also be replacing the harmonic balancer. So those are just a couple things that I'm going to be doing. I think that's about it for the engine bay. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on back. So here's the interior of the car. I got it all torn apart right now. I'm doing an interior conversion to all black. So I just got some new black seat belts, brand new. I painted everything black with SEM dye. I still have a couple things left to paint. So I might actually do a video on how to properly paint stuff, just to show you an idea of, you know, how to do it. I also rebuilt my gauge cluster. I wish I made a video on that because it was really easy to do. But there's a couple videos out there if you're looking to do it. It's really not that hard. Just take your time. There's a few videos on there on how to actually like take them apart. Like I think there's like 1 or 2. But everything else, you know, I've just painted everything with SEM. Came out absolutely beautiful. And then for the white stuff on the gauge vents, the vent pods, I should say. I just use like a little white paint pen, nothing crazy. New carpet, all that stuff. I went ahead and also rebuilt the doors. So as far as the doors go, I put new door lock actuators on them. The Dorman brand ones, don't mess around with the other ones, get the Dorman ones. New power window motor, new speaker. I still had to put the speaker in on that side. I'm not going to be working on it for a little bit because I messed up my back, so I'm just going to be chilling out. I also went ahead and replaced all the weather stripping. This is a T-top car, so I'm in the process still of restoring it, like weather stripping. I got all the, you know, these trims back on, painted, got them mocked up. I got the rivets just sitting in here. I need to rivet it in, but once my back is good, I'm going to have my wife just help me with this. Basically, she'll just pull this section that way while I rivet everything. Same with the rear part. So I'm not too worried about it right now. But yeah, basically I rebuilt the doors. I put new window guide bushings in, and there's videos for all that stuff on YouTube. So I'm not really gonna like go through and try to make a video. But if you want a video, like, hey, how'd you do the guide bushings, or how'd you do it on this car? I don't mind like showing you kind of what I did, but I'm not gonna take that apart. It's kind of a pain. So I wish I started this earlier, but it's whatever. I also did the Fox locks upgrade, so I have a key. I'm not sure where the key's at. I think it's under here, but it has like a key fob, so where you can actually unlock and lock the doors with a normal key fob, like out of a newer Mustang. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, as you can see, this is pretty much what I got done. Ran all new speaker wires to everything. That I actually might show you guys what I did for that, at least for the doors and the dash, just to kind of help some people, because that's kind of a pain. And I'm putting the 417 Fox kit in it for the double din swap. I did it on my last car and I really liked it, so I'm going to do it again. You can see in here I have aftermarket seat mounts. I have some really cool seats that are going to go in this car, so you just have to wait, I guess. I'm going to finish up the rest of this interior in the back, get everything kind of squared away. And then once everything's kind of put back together, I get the headliner in and stuff, I'll kind of do the seats as like a reveal, because they're really baller and they're going with the theme of the car I'm going for. So that's pretty much it for that. I don't think there's much left to show. I wish I could show you guys more of the car, but I have a single car garage in an apartment, so it's not the best. But other than that, I think mods go. I think this car, as I remember, it has I think it has a BBK free-flowing H-pipe. I say free-flowing because, you know, you don't say certain words anymore. EPA is watching. I have Flowmaster 40s, like the original 40 series, and just normal, I think, like the SVE tailpipes. Car does have a cowl hood. It flew up one time because the latch failed, messed up the cowl. And whoever did the body work, not the best. That's not like rust or anything. It's just like a bad Bondo paint. So I actually might learn how to do some auto body on this car because I don't really care about the paint. It's not in the best shape anyway. But we'll walk to the back real quick. It does have a Cobra bumper that I put on it when I owned it. But the problem with that is the hardware is kind of like missing. So I need to get some new hardware for it. And I will be restoring the taillights. They're not in the best shape. I'm going to get some new housings and kind of restore those. So I'll probably make a video on that. But as far as that goes, guys, I think that's really about it. I'll make a video on like how to put the rear seats in. Like I got the brackets out, I just stepped on one. But I just got those painted up, you know. So I'll make a video on how to install that stuff, how to install the rear seats, how to do that and just kind of make little videos here and there. But the big thing is I'm going to be showing you guys really how to do the control arms, probably do some weather stripping stuff on the Foxbody, like the T-top stuff. And then, yeah, just little things as they go, you know, as they come along. But one of the things we'll definitely be trying to fix is cowl panel. It's not terrible, but I want to learn how to make this look better. So eventually I will get the car repainted back to its original color, which was a white color. Because I'm going for a Ford Motorsport theme here. I'm going for all white car, blue stripe, titanium lower, Ford Motorsport decal like I had in my previous car. So yeah, but I think that's about it, guys. Like I said, I was trying to keep this around 10-15 minutes. You know, I wish I could show you more, but this is its current state. I just wanted to make an intro on the car. So yeah, I'll make another video probably in the next few weeks once my back is better and I could start working on this thing. Because man, it's so beautiful right now. It feels so good in here, and I just wish I could work on it, but I'm not trying to injure my back again. But anyway, guys, that's it for the RetroFox. I'll see you in the next one.